the beginning, there were the Embers, magical crystals that rained down from the sky onto Domus, causing fear and panic. Of the dominant races, only the humans overcame their fear with curiosity, and in so doing, gave birth to the Lightbringers. These brave souls unlocked the magical potential of the Embers and created a powerful bond unrivaled by any other race. The Lightbringers came to dominate the world, masters of all they surveyed. But they were not beloved. The other races of Domus looked on them with fear and anger. Just when they seemed unstoppable, the elves attacked. The assault caught the Lightbringers unprepared. The battle left their palace in ruins, their benevolence destroyed, and the elves banished to the wilderness. Now only the humans would enjoy the generosity of their overlords. In the village of Majas, a baby was found abandoned. The villagers adopted it as Maneth the Lightbringer looked on in approval. Soon he saw great potential in the child and declared that he'd found an apprentice. And so, after years of being a dutiful assistant, the apprentice was ready to take the next step. Enter the tomb of Kroth the Unyielding in search of the dead Lightbringer's Ember.
Well, my young pupil, the day has come at last. I am so proud of you. Soon you shall face the final test, the last thing that separates apprentice from Lightbringer. I shall never forget the day you were brought to me, a nervous boy, a nervous child.
I was shy of you, but I wasn't afraid. I knew one day we would be equals.
Yes, my boy, that very day is upon us. Your adoptive father simply called you Markoven. When I took you in, I told you to choose your own name. Yes, I always thought that name suited you better. I suppose I must get out of the habit of calling you boy, for you will be your own man soon. I've always wondered how much your father influenced you before you came to study with me.
Well, the man was a hunter. There was always meat in the larder, and I often went with him to search for game.
A full belly makes for a calm mind. When did you first suspect something of your true nature?
My friends and I would often play war. I was never chosen to be king, but I found by gazing directly into their eyes, I was able to sway their opinions of me.
The ability to influence others is a dangerous gift. As a weapon, you must make sure only to use it against your enemies. I'm still amazed to find a full-grown man before me.
I was a willful brat sometimes, I'm ashamed to say.
Oh yes, I remember when you spooked one of those horses. I banished you to stay in a shed until you apologized to the ostler. You stayed out there for a week. But enough about the past. I have one question for you. What do you suppose is a Lightbringer's mission?
To endure, a Lightbringer must be the rock around which his people may rally.
Good. That is a truth as deep as any other. Kroth should tremble before you. Well, we mustn't spend the whole night blathering, my boy. Now, a small gift. As you know, Lightbringers often use enchanted rings and amulets to increase their power. I would like to present you with your first magical ring. Choose which one you want to take with you.
The Raider's ring is very shiny.
Ah, excellent choice. A man can never have too much fortune.
Everything is happening so fast. Are you sure I'm ready? The Tomb of Croth will be my first real mission.
I have every confidence in you, but now you must learn confidence in yourself. I am an old man, in case it escaped your notice, and not even Lightbringers live forever. Every apprentice must at some point stand and succeed or fail on their own.
I suppose we're done now.
Yes, until tomorrow. Sleep well, and don't let the pixies fill your head with dreams. The final challenge comes with the dawn.
Good night, Master. Where am I?
Take a moment, and your eyes will become accustomed to the gloom.
Maneth, what happened to my bedchamber? Is this a dream?
It is not a dream, young apprentice. It is a test. The time has come for you to take the next step in your training.
But I didn't prepare for this.
You did not. A Lightbringer must learn to handle the unexpected, always.
I'll do my best.
Do you see the mace on the ground? Pick it up.
It feels odd.
It is cursed.
What?
You'll find out on your wedding night.
What kind of a test is this?
It is a test of everything I have taught you. If you succeed, you will have taken your first step toward becoming a Lightbringer.
And if I fail?
Try to focus on the positive, my boy. Now, proceed down the hallway and we can begin.
What is this place?
You are in the tomb of Croth the Unyielding. In life, he cared only for power and broke a sacred Lightbringer tradition when his Ember was interred with him. It is your task to retrieve it.
That sounds easy enough.
No one has entered this tomb in a generation. Look sharp as I open it for you.
All alone in an ancient tomb. You can do this.
I didn't say you'd be alone in there.
Oh.
You have opened a portal to Croth's inner sanctum. Hurry, before it closes. Croth's followers were entombed with him, and his magic animates their corpses. Such is the power of the Ember.
Their stench is awful.
Strike them down as you see fit. They feel no pain.
Ugh, disgusting. Maneth, was this an apprentice who failed?
Oh, no. This wizard used his power for evil. You should take up his wand, though. It may still have some life left in it. Masterful, young apprentice! You're learning quickly! You must know when to attack and when to run.
How will I know which is correct?
You won't, but always remember your freeze spell. It will buy you time to decide. Do not be shy about embracing new weapons. That bow may be just the thing you need.
There's something wrong with it. There. A crack on the belly.
Find a way to make it work. Persistence is key for a Lightbringer.
Maneth, is that Croth?
Oh, it is. I had hoped his was the sleep of eternity. I was mistaken.
What should I do?
Do your best, and pray that you succeed.
Oh boy. Is he gone?
He is. Now, step forward and take the Ember from Croth's resting place. You have earned it.
Croth's spirit evaporated into the ether, and our hero carefully picked up the Ember crystal from its stone tomb. He had never held one before. It was lighter than he'd imagined, almost floating on its own. But the power it contained was evident from the moment our hero laid hands on it. It was a thing of beauty and mystery and great responsibility. Our hero packed the Ember away for the return trip to Maneth's tower. The old Lightbringer would know how best to begin the teaching.
Maneth, why did you not bring me back to your tower?
I am sorry, young apprentice. Something interfered with my spell. Please, hurry inside.
There's a stench in the air, Maneth. I've never smelled anything so awful.
I've just spotted an army of goblins approaching outside the city gates. Ah, vile things. This is madness! Goblins aren't ever this organized. Some other force must be guiding them.
They're everywhere!
I need you to evacuate to safety. There's a portal near my tower. Go there to escape.
But Maneth, I can help!
No! A Lightbringer must know when to fight and when to flee. Take the portal now!
From a hilltop a safe distance away, the apprentice watched as the city burned and the goblins slaughtered innocents. The apprentice looked at the Ember shard and wondered what good power was if it was not used for those who needed it. Unable to stay away any longer, the apprentice rushed back to the city, praying that it was not too late. Our hero could hear the wailing even before reaching the city gates. It was soon joined by the crackling of flames and the hopeless moans of the dying. As he climbed over the rubble of the front gates of the city, the horrifying reality was made clear. Majas had been destroyed. Maneth's once great tower was a ruin, and otherworldly lightning flitted across the sky like ghostly claws. Our hero rushed toward the tower, toward Maneth, even as he dreaded what he would find inside. Our hero found Maneth dying on the floor of his chamber, the blood escaping from his wounds faster than any bandage could stop. His powerful magic was useless at this moment, as he faded in and out of consciousness. There was nothing to do but cradle his body and wait for the end. With his final breath, Maneth whispered,
It's your time now. Avenge this.
Our hero knew that Maneth's Ember crystal held the seeds of rebirth within its shiny facets. There was blood to clean up and death to avenge. But right now, the people of Majas needed homes. And our hero suddenly understood the responsibility Maneth felt every waking hour.
Ah, there you are, Lightbringer. My condolences.
Is that all you have to say, Abbas? You don't seem shaken up at all.
I knew your master my entire life, Lightbringer. I will grieve in my own way when it is time. But our priority now must be survival.
Abbas, I can't believe my master is dead. How could this have happened?
I don't know who is responsible, but it seems Maneth had enemies more powerful than any suspected. I believe he sacrificed himself to ensure your escape.
What are we going to do, Abbas?
That will be for you to decide, Lightbringer.
Stop calling me that. What if I don't want to be the next Lightbringer?
You have undergone years of training and study, and you defeated Croft to recover an Ember of your own. You are the Lightbringer and ruler of this city.
Very well. What comes next?
We must rebuild. I don't know what Maneth planned for the Ember, but it is much more than a symbol. With it, you will realize your full power. First, use the Ember to restore the tower.
And after that?
Maneth chose you for his apprentice. He may be gone, but his wisdom will still guide you. We will need farms to feed our army, A library will provide knowledge for us to expand and upgrade our capabilities, and a market will help rejuvenate our economy.
Then let's begin.
Excuse me, my lord. I bring some good tidings, at least in these dark times. I have discussed matters with the surviving members of the council, and everyone has agreed to remain by your side and serve you however we can. That seems very possible, my lord. May I ask why? Very wise. Your calm response to this crisis speaks well to your good character. Maneth chose his apprentice well. Your message of positivity will attract many eager new soldiers. While inventorying Maneth's possessions, we came across this mask.
Abbas held up a white mask with curious red markings.
We continue to scour Maneth's archives for information on it. We may never know why they did this until we find them. That seems a bit excessive, my lord. But I will make sure it's done as you requested.
Abbas entered the throne room and gave his terse bow to our hero.
My lord, we've had some success in our hunt. We haven't yet located the masked assassins, but we did find the goblins who did their bidding. The little bastards infest the hills west of Brineberry. The foul creatures live in their own filth. It's horrendous. Our scouts nearly gave their positions away by vomiting into the bushes. More or less. Horrid things! Wipe them out, my lord.
The sword on the stand is our traditional call to arms. I can't protect everyone by myself. It's dangerous to travel alone. I should take some of the men from the garrison on my travels. I should rest upstairs while my men undergo training.
At the edge of the hills, our hero gathered with his army. Their lead scout was a sun-baked woman called Heradan. She hitched her thumb at the rolling green hills behind her.
I did a preliminary scout, and be warned, those hills are riddled with goblins. Nasty little buggers are everywhere. Just don't let your guard down. The goblins are relentless. Are you sure you don't need me? Aye. Then save one of the buggers' pelts for me. I need a new saddle cover.
When I should have
Our hero led the army in searching the goblins' encampment, such as it was. The goblins were no more than a step above animals, so it was surprising to find a note in their possessions, written neither in the king's script nor the chicken scratches of the goblin language. Our hero tucked the note away. It would require further study back at the tower.